Hi guys, it's me, Jolinson again, and for this video is dedicated to the month of love, February 2024. I will be talking about a movie that talks about a topic that I haven't really talked about that much, and that being the love of careers, and my own personal love of my career. Because, you see, all during this time of the month so far, I've been talking about like familiar relationships, the love that you give to somebody else, the love of your family, etc., etc. But the love of careers are very important too. Now, I'm a teacher by trade. I will put a picture of my degree in the thumbnail above. But right now, I'm a history teacher by trade. My career. I love education, although I wish that the United States' education system was much more in line with, say, China and Japan and Korea. Not because I love those countries dearly and their culture dearly, but because I like the hardcore attitude of their education systems. Like I know of many Japanese, Chinese and Japanese people, and I'm assuming Koreans too, that really put their nose to the grindstone. They put their whole essence behind learning and having fun, and learning and doing good grades and stuff. And then they also carry that over to their careers. Much to the detriment, I should say, because there's the suicide rate related to work is heightened in South Korea. And I'm assuming it could also be put into that with with China and Japan as well, along with the other countries of that part of the world. So so how does this come into play in the movie I'm talking about right now? Kindergarten Cop. Well, I'll tell you, because this movie is not only hilarious, but it also taught me one very important thing. Do not go into the territory of kindergartners, because even though I'm a teacher, and I'm a brave teacher at that, I'll face on any animal, any type of natural disaster, but even I know my limitations. And I'm a high school teacher. I prefer dealing with high school kids because they have the social norms pretty much down pat. Whether they do it or not is a different story, but they know the rules of play and they know how to treat you with respect. And I'm sure elementary kids do. But when you're dealing with kindergartners, they're a whole different breed of kids altogether because they can be, and in this movie they prove to be little monsters. Before they can learn all the behavior issues, you have to instill that into the kids still, and yeah, they can be pretty wicked little monsters too, and that's one spot I know not to tread because I like my identity where it is. Thank you very much. And this movie got me away from learning about how to teach little kindergartners. And by that mark, remember the movie, remember the TV show Recess on the Disney Channel? Well, that's part of the reason why I don't want to deal with little kids and kindergartners, because little kids are like a new tribe, a new species of child that I want to mess with. They're very the wild, more or less. So anyway, we see all sorts of there. We God bless him for everything he's in. Even the Krabby movie he's in, like say the movie Batman and Robin. Is it Batman for? Yeah, Batman and Robin. We plays Mr. Victor Freeze. That movie is well dumb, but he's good in it. I think. And, so anyway, he's badass in this movie again. Plays a detective John Kimball, and he's on the trail of this guy who murdered these people, and he needs to find a witness. Unfortunately, the woman is killed by the main bad guy of the movie, played by Richard Tyson, or in the movie known as Colin Crisp Jr. Sr. Yeah, what guy name is Clint anyway? Bad enough you got Cullen as being the names of the vampire people in the Twilight movies and series of books, but that works as a last name, but as a first name doesn't quite come off the tongue easily. Anyway, they have Kimball go after this guy and go after the witness by handcuffing her to the dead body that the guy just killed. Not too bright, if you ask me. I will admit that Arnold Schwarzenegger does do a very good job in playing the big badass character, the big badass cop guy or army guy, like Commando, like in the Terminator franchise, the lesser Greed and Lean movie, but still pretty awesome. Also in like the Predator movie and other things too. Even Victor Freeze was pretty good, even though not very convincing as a scientist. But anyway, you have him capturing this guy. So then he tried to contact his ex-wife and kid about this guy. So he had to go to I think it's California that's supposed to go to, or maybe Middle America somewhere. So anyway, he had to go over there, and he gets partnered with Detective Phoebe O'Hara, played by Pamela Reed. I guess one she's played by Joan Cusack, but whatever. She's a very good actress in this one. So they done Austrian accents. Well, I should say already talk with an Austrian accent, and boy is he classic in this one. And Pamela has to try to adapt her voice to his, match him because he can't do an English accent to save his life. I love him, but still can't do an English accent to save his life. So she said to him that she used to be a substitute teacher beforehand too, before she became a cop, an official substitute teacher. And she was saying that the kids will eat you alive. They're gonna overrun you. Now, this is very surprising because he's like ultimate badass, stubble on his face and all that, and he's very stern, very moving, all of that other stuff. For those who seen the movie already, they know. And for those of you who have been around little kids, they know too. Kids see a big strong man, they don't give a shit. They'll overpower him, they'll drive him nuts, they'll drive him to put a gun to his face and head and all that. And yeah, it's hilarious what happened to Arnie. So anyway, they have a woman trying to talk him into being a teacher and stuff. And since he wanted to do it, because one of the teachers that the kid Dominic had calling the kid under false name, goes to the school and the teacher's out sick for some. So it was originally Pamela Reed that was supposed to be the new teacher. More professional women are supposed to be nurtured and teachers and whatnot. But Arnold takes over when Phoebe is too sick to perform in her role as a teacher. So anyway, they have it so that she said they'll overrun you. They're like little monsters. They're like animals. Now he's like, no, don't worry. How bad can kids be? So the principal, played by Linda Hunt, reading a few things herself, introduces the kid to the big guy, this huge, awesome man who has a very distinctive accent and with speech patterns, that they can understand with no problem whatsoever. Now, I've had kids misunderstand me, but they were quick to pick up on it because they're early teenagers and stuff. But I don't buy that. A little kid will be able to pick up on his accent very quickly and understand what he's saying in English. So what happens is I'll go to the teacher, and then one of the little kids there, one of the little girls over there says, I have to go to the bathroom. So he gets the help of the teacher there. Joyce, Paulette, and Rachel Crest. It just so happened to be Cullen's ex-wife, Mother Dominic, which is played by, oddly enough, the cousin twins. Which, by the way, I do have cousins that happen to be identical twins. I can tell them apart. So anyway, she played by Penelope Ann Miller. I never saw her in anything else. She might have done a lot of work, but this is the only thing I've seen her in. And let me tell you, he turns his back on little kids. Very, very, very bad thing to do. Okay, she said that teaching dealing with little kids is like dealing with the ocean. It's nice at first, but when you turn your back on it, it give me a real monster. And yeah, he learns very quickly. Don't turn your back on it, because the first thing that within 5 minutes of them turning his back on them, not even that, more like 1 minute or 2 minutes, the kids go absolutely insane. They go nuts in the classroom when he's not around. They go absolutely berserk on him. They draw walls, they steal each other's food. They got one kid that's looking up the little girl's skirts. it's absolute pandemonium. He's like, oh my god, what the hell did I get back to do? He's like, shut up, shut up, you know, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. I like to think that the best way to stop the Terminator would be for Sarah Connor and Kyle Reese to chuck little 4, 5, and 6-year-old body, and that would overload the circuits. Also, the guy from Predator and Commando, you know, this big macho man and all of that stuff, would easily be overwhelmed by a pack of little kids. That's so funny with that. So hilarious, because I know that kids are really like that in real life, especially the little ones that don't know anything better than the social norms of society and stuff. It's really funny. So then they have the little kids who say things like boys have a penis and girls have a vagina. That where it's like, first of all, how would a little kid know that? Second of all, how would a little kid know enough to repeat that over and over again? And another thing, why would a little kid be, you know, why would a little kid that was okay to say in front of a bunch of other kids too? I mean, when it comes to sexual development and whatnot, the little kids should not know what that stuff is. They don't know what kind of genitalia are and stuff like that. Unless the kid watches a bunch of dirty movies and stuff, you know, they don't know what that stuff is yet and what it's used for. I would expect that more from like a teenager or above. Not a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old. Anyway, there's also the kid that's obsessed with death too. No, he's not a Catholic kid or anything like that. Says she might get a tumor and die. So he said, then all of a sudden in a trademark accent, he said, it is not a tumor, not a tumor. And that's so funny as all hell. That's funny as anything. So then come to call it the twins in the movie, the girl twins, which my cousins are very young, very nice young women and stuff. But it's hilarious because they're like, our dad is a sex machine. It's like, this class is obviously obsessed with sex and sexual relations, which I would feel very uncomfortable with that, with a class like that of little kids. And it's funny because I believe that they have the same ponytail too on up the side. I don't know where that came out from, but I never looked at anybody, you know, ponytail on the side. It's kind of weird. If you're gonna have a ponytail, all you're gonna have a ponytail in the middle of your head. That'd be a little bit more centrifugal, a little bit more centered than on the side. Because on the side doesn't look right. Anyway, there's also the fact that this one guy this one little girl who says starts talking like Spanish to the guy. You know, he's like what do your parents do and stuff like that, trying to get information about the father and it the fathers are the guy that committed the crime and stuff. So she started talking Spanish to him. Now, I have no problem with somebody learning in a bilingual way, because it's America, a lot of people are bilingual. But still, we need to train the kids to speak English. Damn it. Also, for those people who come to America and stuff, like this little girl, would it be considered, would ESL be considered like a region where the language, we learn Spanish or French with my school, but I asked somebody if ESL would count for that. The English is the second language. So they told me that they don't know. They honestly didn't know the answer to that. So that's a good question. Should ESL be considered for the language requirement for the school? Because I think that if you have them do Spanish, it'd be like kind of cheating the system a little bit. So anyway, to calm the kid down, he brings out his ferret. He completely goes outside and completely abandons him for another 5 minutes, which is against the rules, to get his ferret. And then he brings the ferret to them, which is another violation of teacher's code, because you can bring animals into school, and you can bring pets into the school too, personal pets. But they pet it, and it's funny. He says that only one at a time, I guess, to prevent kids from overwhelming it and exciting the thing, and then getting to bite the kids or act erratically or whatever. But it's just funny that when the kids go to pet it, they pet it like a 3 at a time, 4 at a time, and whatnot. So it's weird that happens like that. Also, the principal does comment on it. Now, you would think that it'd be wise for the police to alert the principal about what's going on, that there's a cop under watching the kids and you can get information on this dangerous guy. But no, they don't do that. Now, also, there's this other kid in the group who not really an outcast, but he doesn't play around with children. He doesn't enjoy himself with the other kids and all that. So he said, why are you so unhappy in school? So then he talked to the mother. He said, what's the matter with the kid? Oh, there are bruises on his neck from falling down the stairs. And I said, okay. Just let me know if anything happens. Now, later on in the movie, it's revealed that the father is beating up the kid, and presumably be the wife. Now, even though this is unacceptable behavior, I do find it, quote unquote, more acceptable to beat up on a woman, because the woman can at least defend herself. She got the physical strength to fight back about it, and tell the guy off and leave him and whatnot. But when you're doing it with a little kid, they can't defend themselves. They don't have the physical strength to do so. They don't have the financial means to leave the husband if necessary. They don't have the knowledge to accept why they're doing it. Why the person beating up the person is a terrible person, or the reasoning behind it. uh, they did the thing. I did something wrong, so I deserve to be beaten up. And I don't want to say that I condone women getting beaten up. I don't. I think it's a very horrible thing. But like I just said, beating up on a kid is even worse. So he sees that the kid has more bruising on his body. He's miserable because of it. So then he's thrown out of the police at the mother, and he said, what happened? I thought that the kid fell down the stairs. He said, but it was an accident. Blah blah blah. And then you see the scumbag father over in the background. They're saying, hi, you might be a new teacher. Blah blah blah. So then he Arnold goes over there and starts beating the shit out of the guy, saying, hey, if you lay one more hand on the kid, I will kill you. Which I'm pretty sure that I would do the same thing if I saw a kid had bruises on his arms or body or whatever. I would beat up the person that did it too. And not just like school or bullying. I'm talking about a parent that gets drunk and then beats the living crap out of the kid because with bullied, they more or less they got the same strength as the kid most of the time. But when they do an adult, they have more power, they're more brutish, they got more strength and more stamina for them. So they got more punching power. So Arnold Schwarzenegger kicks his ass. And unfortunately, he makes a spectacle out of it because a bunch of little kids come out and they see it, and the principal sees it too. And he's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't beat up on that man, but blah blah blah. And the principal actually likes it. He likes the fact that he stood up to the man, and that the kid presumably isn't being bullied anymore. So bravo to that. I don't agree to his methodology, but very good job. Because it's obvious that the woman is in an abusive relationship with the guy. And the little kid doesn't deserve that. Also, you could make them the idea that the fact that he, a professional guy, involved with a personal relationship with one of the students, kind of goes on a line of being too into it with the person. Besides that, there was also a really funny thing where wears a real tight t-shirt to work one day, and the mothers of the kids are like, is that your new teacher over there? And the kid said, yes, it is. Like, oh my god, I don't want him to see me with no makeup on, because he's obviously big and bad and all that. So, not to the point of me, but he's like big and bulky and muscular and stuff, and everyone likes him for that reason. All the women do. So then she says, oh, you don't worry, we all don't have makeup on. Don't worry about it. Jean, whatever her name is. So then, the woman's like, no, you have a reason to be a slob and not wear makeup. You're married, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's very, very funny to me. A mother would be like that toward a new fresh meat, if you will, of a teacher. Also, even though the kids were unruly and mob-like in the first few days of his takeover of the classroom, kids eventually learn to be more like a drill instructor type of thing, like where he gets them more regimented, and he can do fire drills now much faster now, and more professional than they could beforehand. And they end up being more regimented than the older kids in the school. Now, she pointed out that one of the mothers just hit on him, and she's played by the bad girl from Casper. Now, also, it's funny because he said one of the kids said to his mother, "He's a girl," and that's really funny to me, at least. Now, also, this part where oh yeah, I should say that little girl I had used the bathroom before, that's the same girl from Beethoven, the movie Beethoven. So there's that too. And let's see what else is there. This movie just full of little moments that just precious to me as a teacher. I mean, because most of the people who watch the movie don't understand the joke about it, but I do, because I'm a teacher and whatnot. So, let's see here. So, Dominic takes young Himble to his secret spot on his property, like a tree below it, below his where his little secret clubhouse is, and the mother invites him over for dinner and stuff. So that's nice. I think that'd be a little bit unprofessional because you're not supposed to date the mother of your kid, because I think that it's like conflict of interest with that too. Okay, so they break that rule real quick. So then they also have the mother of Cullen's mother. The mother is more like a very strict person. Like the best thing I could come up with is Trevor Phillips from GTA 5. It's like that, like a really strict, really abusive mother and stuff. It's also much like the woman that's portrayed in this movie, Mommy Dearest, because a mother and the son would like them all to be reunited, and the mother is just as horrible as the other one, the son, in getting the grandson back. So they also have the guy Cullen going to see the son and he demands that he wants the kid, which he also demands that he wants if he betrays that he promised the kid. Now you would think that he would just go to regular toy store and stuff. No, he got hound this guy for the toy that he just bought. He said, "I'll pay you double, triple, quadruple what it's value." And the guy doesn't want to take that for an answer, so he beats the living shit out of the guy for the toy. Not to impress the kid, but eventually he doesn't want it. And so the kid ends up taking the guy on like a chase to his special place, to his private place and all that. So then he ends up chasing the kid into school or something like that. and then he ends up then the mother ends up running over Pamela Reed's character Ursula is a cover. So you think that Pamela Reed didn't get around by a car and stuff, but no. In the last close of the scene, the guy Cullen gets shot by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger ends up trying to shoot getting shot by the mother, and before she can finish the job, Ursula comes behind her and whacks her in the head with a baseball bat. And then she said, she actually does a very good one-liner, and she says, much like Arnold Schwarzenegger's job in these movies, one-liner thing there, and she says, not so tough at your car now, are you? Pooey. So everyone goes to jail. Kid is reunited with the mother, with the mother teacher, Rachel Crest, and the being relocated. From the beginning of the movie, the witness to the crime dies because the guy gives her an overdose. Anyway, and everything is happy and joyful. Young Gimble gets with Rachel, and everything all happy and sunshine. Now, it's funny also that Pamela Reed also has a visitation from her boyfriend, or maybe a fiance, to which Arnold thinks that she's being assaulted, and he pulls out his gun, and she says, "No, stop. He's with me. It's my birthday." So he got me, he made me my favorite food and all that. It's funny because she eats like a horse in this movie. Like if she eats like she's pregnant or something. Now, the movie just a darling of a movie to watch. I recommend to anyone that enjoyed the movie, anyone that enjoyed teaching, because we know we're doing kids is like. We know we're doing annoying parents are. We know what it's like to deal with people. Well, I never dealt with people who had a romantic crush on me and stuff, but still. Because, well, I'm like the ultimate neutral party as far as romance goes. And no matter what you do, everyone always sees me as the blah person. But yeah, I thank you for watching my video on Kindergarten Cop. As you can tell from my love of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, I give this definite happy face seal of approval. In fact, he's so badass. Come to think of it, in the beginning of the movie, he does wear glasses. Not like these, but rounder. So yeah, I definitely approve of this movie. He's very level-headed for someone to be mobbed by a bunch of 5-year-olds. And, this movie is really good. It's very good. In fact, it's so good that the sequel movie is also good. Not as good as this one. This one is like more like a 10 out of 10 for me. The other one is more like a 7 or 8 out of 10. So it's pretty well up there. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this movie. It's funny. It's got good actors in it. Real funny premise. Real funny, yeah. The fact that this big macho tough guy, and a bunch of little kids can wear him down. It's just really, 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 really funny. And I definitely recommend to anyone that likes that kind of thing. Might find it Mr. Nanny or Mr. Mom, or say the one with Hulk Hogan in it, being a nanny, and it's really hilarious. Anyway, if you want to see more of my videos, if you like what you see here and you want to see more of my videos, you can always like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Also, if you have any more ideas for anything in the future, videos and projects and stuff, you can always contact me or text me at my phone number at 631-707-3707. And or you can follow me on Twitter at PMelsonPro, or on Twitter or X if you prefer it. And also you can contact me on my email at jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So I hope you enjoyed this video for the month of February 2024. I salute you guys. I salute any teachers, and I definitely support any kindergarten teachers, because we know what you go through, and with the emphasis on devaluing education and therefore teacher salaries, it's really hard for everyone. They forgot to mention that we have to pay for any auxiliary supplies like paint and crayons or pencils or whatnot for the kids. Sometimes even notebooks and folders and stuff like that, which is really, really horrible when you think about it, because kids are getting dumber and dumber as they graduate. Like, I'm sure that 20 years ago or 50 years ago, education was more valuable, but nowadays it's not as valuable as it used to be. It's more like a daycare center for teenagers and whatnot. So support your teachers, make them increase the salaries, and don't give them guns, because we all know what happens when you give teachers guns. Bad things will happen. Like, for example, the teacher might snap, and kids get a hold of the gun. They could do bad things with the gun. It can be organized and whatnot. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, another fun part in the movie was when a little kid was eating another person's lunch. Well, the chaos happened, and Alt grabbed the kid, held him up to his face, and said, "Stop eating people's lunches." And that was just so funny, because we all know that kind of handling of little kids is wrong, especially from a big guy like him. He goes from protecting one kid from getting beat up by his father to almost manhandling a little kid for eating another person's lunch, and he drops the kid. Now that's humor right there. Who says Schwarzenegger can be funny? I really know when that saw this movie. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hi ho, and peace out, my brothers and sisters. Watch this movie, or else I will come get you. So, aloha guys, I'll see you in the next video.